Welcome to this presentation of UPSL Soccer Action, live on YouTube and presented by the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
Week 4 of the UPSL Georgia Premier Division, and it's FC Atlanta versus SSL FC right here on ASMG TV.
Hello and welcome everyone to the UPSL Georgia Premier Division action here on the Atlantic Soccer Media Group YouTube channel. My name is John Reno. We're coming alongside Larry Weaver. We're coming to you live at Silverbacks Field here, and we have a great matchup for you today. FC Atlanta hosting Soccer Saves Lives FC, and we are about ready to get kicked off right here. FC Atlanta having a slow start to the beginning of the season. In the relegation slot right now, have 1 point with a draw. SSL FC bounced back after two heartbreaking 1-0 losses, winning big last week, 7-1. And they're going to look to continue that today. But right now we have FC Atlanta. They're going to be going from right to left on your screen in the gray jerseys, and Soccer Saves Lives, the visitors, black, going left to right. So Larry, what are you looking for in today's matchup?
Today we need to see if SSL's match last week, was that a fluke or is that what's to be coming? Because they suffered three massive matches earlier in the season that were really not what they expected. Those, especially those two where they had no goals for over 180 minutes. Then we see the match yesterday or last week that was 6-1. So is that what we're used to seeing, or are we going to see what we saw those first 2 weeks?
And what do you look to see out of FC Atlanta today, Larry?
FC Atlanta, what we need to see is we need to see what we've seen out of them for the first couple weeks. We need to see some sort of a normalcy. Moving out of the back, moving that ball left to right. Don't look for the ball over the top, and let's see if they can get a result.
And they're going through the lineup, starting lineups here right now. And we are underway. That's FC Atlanta taking the kickoff here. And they're going to drop it back. Early pressure here by SSL. Now they work up on the near side, and it goes past the touchline out of play.
Note that we are on field 2, so anything on this near side, it's going to be in the void, and we are not going to be able to see it on the broadcast.
Yeah, we'll try to describe the action for you as best as we can, as we're going to have a couple blind spots here. We're going to get another throw in here for FC Atlanta on the near side. And that was Sepulveda with the throw in here. Now SSL charging down the right side. And that's 45. That's 45, George Comby with it. So for the left side and going after, chasing is Dylan Long, and he's going to clear it out of play. So it'll be throw in here for SSL on the far side. Throw into Koa. He loses it. And once more, we're going to get a throw here for SSL. And we get our first foul, first whistle of the match. Foul given, FC Atlanta now. We're going to drop it back to the keeper, Julian Rodriguez. He's going to swing it over on the near side. There's a long ball, through ball attempt. Giving chase is Sepulveda. And out of play it goes.
That ball making it all the way into the other stadium there, John.
All right, so whistle given, we're going to get free kick for SSL. And just jumped the gun a little bit too early there, so they'll back
Center
up, do
official
it
said
again.
that ball was still rolling.
SSL, long ball attempt. Finds the feet of Oyombo. But it's picked up by FC Atlanta. Now they'll draw it back. It's Jason Hall. Sends it over to the far side. Gets it back. And ball up in the air and kept not able to keep it. It goes past the touchline, so throw for FC Atlanta.
Neither real side having an advantage so far, John.
All right, there's a shot in the middle and trying to get his foot on it, and he does, and he shoots it, it's in the goal. So FC Atlanta strikes early on their first opportunity, Larry. So Jason Hall with the number 11 with a goal scorer.
And John, take a look at the replay here. Really a mistake by SSL, because you see here, not really able to control it.
Right.
Gets right past him, right into the middle of the box. He's able to control himself, and he just slots it past the keeper. Great individual goal there from FC Atlanta.
So 1-0 is the score here in the early going here. Great individual effort there by Jason Hall to get control back of that ball again and get a good shot off and get it past the keeper. And 1-0, FC Atlanta, that's just what they needed. A quick start in this game to a slow start season for them so far. Now ball at midfield. They sent over the near side looking for Phillips. And he's dispossessed by Fadness. I set up near the center circle, headed back in.
Because we made a note of it, John, in the last match that we covered together. SSL went 180 minutes without scoring a goal. And that's something, they score a goal every single game in the fall season. So it was unlike SSL to concede so many goals to the start of this season.
Yeah, they made up for it last week, scoring 7. But they concede one here early, and they find themselves down once more by that darn old 1-0 score. So, but we got a corner coming up here for SSL. And it goes over the head of everyone and heading out past the touchline and out of play.
And that's why this game means so much, John, was last week's 7-goal score off SSL, was that because of North Georgia's drop in play, or is that just them coming back to the way that they're normally used to playing?
Well, we may get an answer as this game progresses here. FC Atlanta now trying to work it back in behind Jason Hall. Was picked up by SSL. And nice pressure there by Jason Hall, forces back to the keeper, to Uribe. Now a touch went up in the air and eventually taken by Jason Hall. Now he's looking for someone. He's surrounded by 4 black jerseys. Dished off on the near side and still on that touchline. Did not go out. SSL regains control. Back to Uribe. Uribe sends it forward. 50-50 ball hits the turf. That's Nicholas with it headed briefly, but he draws it back.
Don't forget, SSL is still a product of Kalanji Pro Profile. They still play that same style.
All right, here's a nice through ball, but not able to quite catch up to it was Vargas. And SSL looking to break out here, and they do get past. Now charging ahead, but he's got 2 men trailing. Takes a shot, and it's just wide of the far post. Didn't get a great foot on it because he was charging as hard as he could, and the ball was a little bit ahead of him. So he didn't get that quality shot off, but it just trickled wide of the far post there.
John, he's going to want that one back. You watch this replay. As this ball comes forward, he's got a complete open channel to the goal. Past both defenders.
Ahead, but he's got 2 men
comes
trailing.
up to the keeper. He's just trying to
shot
slot it,
and it's
he
just wide of the far
wide.
post.
He's going to want that one back.
Now Rodriguez playing around the attack of there. They're able to come clean with it, and nice long ball attempt here, and still able to keep it in. And now charging into the 18 on the far side, and it's kicked way out of play. And they're going to have to, someone's going to have to go a long way to retrieve that ball. No backstop or fence there today on this field. So we're getting a corner here for FC Atlanta. And we got extra ball on the field. We'll clear that. So far in the corner in the near side here. I know it's might be in one of our dead spots here because we're on field 2 today here at Silverbacks, but not sent in the backs. It's just sent in, and there's a shot towards the goal. Goes a little bit wide and not able to handle it. Or
not able to handle that one, John.
We're going to do this again. So Uribe was not able to handle the ball here at Silverbacks, but
you see here, he's just trying to take a shot at it. Keeper tries to grab it, and it just goes wide.
So another corner chance for FC Atlanta. Already up 1-0 here in the early going of this first half. Ball in play and shot towards the goal. And Jason Hall was able to get to it. They're looking for a call, and they'd get one. He's offside. So ahead of the play was the goal scorer, Jason Hall, and they flag him for that.
And John, that's one that the keeper, talk about having a nightmare. You see here, as this ball comes in, taken short, slots it through, and the ball just kind of bounces, and he just dives for that corner. Luckily, he was called for offsides.
Meanwhile, we got goal kick, and it's going to be headed forward to Rodriguez, who scoops it up in front of a charging SSL player. So Kabame giving a little bit of pressure. Keeper forcing it off. Now midfield here. FC Atlanta trying to break through, and they do. Oh, nice back heel. But pass is intercepted at center circle by SSL. SSL now transition over to the near side. Has Phillips with it on the near side. Moves into the 18. Moves in the center and is tripped up. But no call. Play on, says the center ref.
Our center ref, Haggerty, was right there to make that call.
Meanwhile, ball goes behind Jason Hall. But shot towards the goal, scooped up by Ribe. So we have a very festive atmosphere here today. You might hear the music going. And so pass attempt was taken by FC Atlanta, goes past the touchline, out of play here. We're going to be a throw in here.
FC Atlanta throw down there in that void again, John.
That's Silverbacks with it. He's going to send it over to Nicholas. Nicholas drops it back to center circle. Now Fadness with a kind of a weak pass. And Rodriguez way out of the goal
decision by the keeper
to handle that. Now Fadness going to go back, collect this, giving chase is Cabame.
Got to give the keeper credit on that. He had to get that right. Otherwise, that's a goal for SSL.
Yeah, he definitely no room for error there on that passage. Ball winding up in the air, 50-50 ball is going to be headed forward, and kicked right in the shin. It was FC Atlanta player. Surely not intentional as he was trying to go in for the ball, but he wound up hitting the shin.
Take a look at it again, John. You can see here, ball's just bouncing, trying to control it. He tried to clear it. He did not expect the FC Atlanta player to be. I give that to his teammates because his teammates have got to tell him that the man's on and that he's tracking him down and he needs to clear that with more pace.
So a result of that is a free kick here. About 12 yards or so outside of the 18. So chance here for FC Atlanta. Probably going to send it into the far corner, looking to send it into the far corner. All right, referee gives the go ahead and hits a two-man wall.
Hits that wall perfectly, John.
So Nicholas at center circle sends it back in, but too hard. And
I was internally wondering if that two-man wall was going to be enough. Indeed it was.
Certainly was effective there. So goal kick.
So 15 minutes in, John, SSL making that mistake early, allowing that ball through, but have really kind of gotten better the last 10 minutes and have kind of started to dictate the pace on FC Atlanta. So we'll see what they can do for the rest of this 45.
Right. So Ribe, after the long trip to retrieve the ball, sends it in play here, and SSL have it along the near side into the dead zone. And throw ahead here right at midfield, and two players, so their own players fighting for it there and end up losing it. FC Atlanta in control on this near side. That's Silverbacks with it. Sends it over to Nicholas in the middle. And he'll send it on to the far side and sent forward. There's two men there for FC Atlanta. They're able to catch up to it and pass right into the feet of the defender. Bit of a poor pass decision there. SSL will come away. And midfield, but sent right back in by FC Atlanta. And they'll reset here from the back. FC Atlanta now. SSL. Again in the center circle, foul given. This will be free kick for SSL.
Right there in center circle there, John. You can see really the battle on the pitch right now is in this midfield, in this center circle area. This is where both teams are starting to hold off each other and not allow that ball into their final third.
That looks like number 90, Sheikh Samb, right winger for SSL down there, but he's being helped up. A little gimpy, but it looks like he'll be okay. So free kick from center circle here for SSL. SSL trying to find that scoring touch that they had last week. They get a throw here on the near side. All up in the air, headed forward. Once more, headed off the head of FC Atlanta. This will be another throw for SSL. And along the near side, ball still in play.
Down here on this corner.
Now shot into the middle, headed out to Nicholas with it. And trying to clear, finding the chest of Daniel. And it's going to be sent towards the goal, but Rodriguez is going to be there to pick it up. And now he's forced to pick it up as Kabami makes a cursory pressure there. Now Rodriguez indicates he's going to send this one long and boots it long here. Head up by SSL once more, headed forward, but finds the feet of FC Atlanta. So a bit of back and forth here. A little bit of ping pong action going on. 50-50 ball headed for by FC Atlanta. But SSL comes away with it on the far side rather. And then a weak pass intercepted by SSL. Right at the top 18, and just tried to kick the ball out of the air. Wasambi, and right in the back. Rodriguez gets it, or not Rodriguez rather, but.
Unfortunately, John, anytime your boot comes up that high, you're going to end up getting a card. You can see here, up in the air, tries to do a little bit of acrobatic kick right into the defender. Unfortunately, rules are rules, you know.
So Bojan, who took the brunt of that kick. It looks like he's okay.
So that's the first piece of plastic for the day, John. "20 minutes in.
Did he flash the yellow? I did not see it.
He did flash the yellow.
I didn't see if he did. So free kick here, long ball. As MK 18 with it, sends over the.
Big mistake.
Big mistake here. Here's a big chance for SSL, and big save for Rodriguez.
SSL should have punished him there, John.
They had two men right there, and instead of passing, like to take a shot, and Rodriguez came up with a big save. Golden opportunity for SSL goes by the wayside here, but they're going to get another chance here. Moving once more to the 18. on the near side and sends it in, and oh, deflected. For a second there, I was wondering if it might be an on goal there, Larry, but FC Atlanta able to dodge that one as well.
FC Atlanta having to defend with all means necessary. SSL really putting it on them right now, John.
Yeah, impressive past couple passages for SSL, but meanwhile, here comes FC Atlanta, and there's a great
tackle there, John.
Wonderful challenge there by SSL.
That was a fantastic tackle, plus they win the possession. Quickly take it. SSL starting to turn up the pace.
Yeah, they're starting to feel it now a little bit, Larry, looks like. Yeah, FC Atlanta with the throw, though. Send it in, but finds the feet of SSL into open space, and Jason Hall comes away with it. Goal scorer for FC Atlanta. Tried to take a shot. It gets deflected, but it finds its way out of another FC player, and that shot is headed out of play.
FC Atlanta not to be outdone. One tiny little mistake by SSL, and they quickly turn, have a shot on goal.
So both teams getting some chances here in the last couple minutes. And this time it was FC Atlanta's turn, but they'll have a throw here on the far side, looking for Jason Hall. And we get a whistle here, and it's going to be free kick for SSL. So they're going to leave it for the goalkeeper, the Ribe. Everyone backing up, so indication this is going to be a long kick. Past midfield, 50-50 ball booted up and out of play. And it's going to be a throw in here for SSL.
Good job by the keeper to get that ball forward. FC Atlanta granting them another throw. This is in a dangerous spot, John.
And SSL, they've had the hot hand here for the last couple of minutes, creating a couple nice scoring opportunities, but not able to cash in just as of yet. And right along the touchline, and they do go ahead and whistle it.
I went out on the back line, be a goal kick. That's one of the things that we've seen so far this season, John. We're seeing more and more teams, when they have that long throw, they're able to get it into that box. Those throws are becoming more and more dangerous that we've seen since the new age of the game. You know, we had teams like Dalton United. They were really, really successful with it. Now we're seeing more and more teams being able to do so.
So FC Atlanta. And they don't have the field. Oh, Nicholas was not expecting that ball, but he catches up to it. Now crossing midfield is FC Atlanta. A nice pass, just a little too far, giving chase is SSL. But in control is FC Atlanta. They're just right inside the 18 on the near side. Now they're going to drop it off to number 7. Unfortunately, his name and number is not on the roster we're given, and the flag is up offside.
You know, John, that got called offsides. He didn't know for the fact that ball was touched by SSL and was almost going out. I think the FC Atlanta players should have let that ball just roll out and go ahead and do the corner and have a better chance of an opportunity for a goal. Number 15 of FC Atlanta.
And not the best decision there, but results in SSL getting the ball back. And now coming free is Vargas, and Vargas sends it in, and a diving Uribe grabs that. Nice snag out of the air on that one.
Great job for the keeper to make up for his defender's mistake.
Yeah, he dove forward to grab that cross out of the air. And now a little tricky dribble there by number 72. Name not on the roster, but he did a good job trying to get around 2 men there. Eventually goes out.
You know, that's one of the things that you're taught through the ranks in soccer is when a ball is in the air like that, don't try to use your leg, use your body. Your leg, you're not you know, you see just like that, you have an opportunity where you completely miss it. Use your body, have more space to control that ball. Luckily, his keeper was able to help him.
So back to live action here. We're waiting on a free kick for SSL. Still in the first half if you're just joining us. You're watching UPSL Georgia Premier Division action here on the Atlantic Soccer Media Group TV YouTube channel. Be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss all the action of upcoming games, podcasts, interviews, you name it. We've got it all for you on Atlantic Soccer Media Group YouTube channel. Now ball in and headed, but goes right to Rodriguez. And he looks charging ahead and gets that ball out quickly. Looking for Jason Hall. Not able to get the head on it, but he's still with his man, and they do come away with it. Vargas now with it. Gives it to Hall. Hall starting to draw a crowd. He dishes it off. He's going to get it back. And now some good quick passing here by FC Atlanta. Moving methodically in there. It takes a shot from distance way high of the goal.
I was just going to say, John, it's really good movement by FC Atlanta, dispersing that ball between each other on the pitch. Just a mistake of a shot on goal there.
I got too much air on that one. SSL in control of it. Defensive third now trying to break out and give it a little bit of pressure there is MK, number 18 for FC Atlanta. Vargas comes away with it on the near side. He's got two men on him. He's trying to work his way around him and is eventually dispossessed. Now Kambani had it briefly, sent it over past midfield and sent back in by FC Atlanta. As William with it. Tokoa. So nice heel forward here by SSL. Nice touch. Number 72 had two men on him. He's able to make a play and get it away.
That was a nice ball forward, John.
Yeah, beautiful ball forward and works his way around a man. And pulled down.
That was going to get called on SSL because he was pulling on the shoulder of the FC Atlanta defender trying to maintain that position. Those are those fine margins, John, where it can go one way or the other.
Yeah, a little too aggressive play there by SSL. And they get called for the foul. So free kick for Rodriguez. FC Atlanta still enjoying a 1-0 lead thanks to an early goal by Jason Hall. A little bit of a tricky situation there, but Rodriguez is able to handle it, but it's going to go out. And we're going to get a throw for SSL. Ball in the corner, far corner. Along the touchline, goes out, and it's still going to be in possession.
You know, John, I noticed
SSL.
a few minutes ago that SSL's defender, number 95, was screaming at his forward players to move back to give that defense path forward to pass the ball.
And number 95, Cooper. Meanwhile, SSL had it briefly there right outside the 6, but nice defense there by FC Atlanta. Now here they come charging the other way. They got Vargas streaming down the near side if they can find him, but now he's able to dribble his way to the 18, pushed off the ball.
Good work by him as well right there, just ushering that ball out.
So nice defense by SSL. And they quickly put it in play. As long ball, too hard, too far, goes right to Rodriguez. But pressure there by SSL. They're going to make Rodriguez do something with it. He's going to go now. Smart play, go ahead and just pick it up. Now Rodriguez sends it long past midfield, 50-50 ball. Headed to the side. Won by SSL. But not able to get past the back line of FC Atlanta. And FC Atlanta now will charge down the near side. Vargas with it. Works his way around his man and tried to cross it, but it goes out.
Great work by the SSL defender there, John. You know, you could see that it's those forwards on both squads that are outpacing the defenders on their opponents. So these defenders have really got to work together to maintain their stature on that back line and not allow them through to a goal.
So as a result of that, goal kick for SSL, and that's going to go out of play. So FC Atlanta will get a throw here near midfield, right along the near side. And Sepulveda with it. He's got another throw. Looking for either Vargas or Jason
It's the
Hall.
void, John. It's the void.
Ball headed out of play. We're going to have another throw. We're in the 22nd minute here. 32nd minute, sorry. So ball thrown in and attempted the goal was into the side.
He was trying to be a little ambitious there, John, trying to one-time that right into the side netting.
Yeah, didn't have a good angle there, but nonetheless, give it a try. So SSL, the boy there went past the touchline, so should be a throw for FC Atlanta. And once more, Sepulveda, number 19, will do the honors for FC Atlanta. Thrown to number 7. Sepulveda fighting for it. He had 2 men on him. Sent in towards the goal, and it's going to be picked up by Ribe. He's going to send out long and hard. And FC Atlanta defend that nicely. Ball at midfield. And FC Atlanta is going to come away with it. Jason Hall has a chance right there at the top of the 18, but we get a penalty.
Calls it back for the foul. And John, I was going to say, we're rolling into the 34th minute here, and I really like to see the momentum from both teams. Both of them have really been in this match. They tenacity. You want to talk about the goal. The goal was more of a mistake by SSL, and then you look at the one yellow card by SSL. That was another mistake. So really, both teams are doing good. SSL just need to clean up a few things.
It's been a spirited match so far. Both teams with chances. So number 7 is going to take this for FC Atlanta and finds his way sails it too high and out of play. So goal kick for SSL. So after the onslaught of goals for SSL last week, they find themselves being shut out in the first half once more, unless they can come through and put something on the board here before the end of the first half. And we're going to whistle here. It's going to be a foul given SSL. We get a free kick. That's Nicholas. Ball dribbles past him. He has to give chase. And that ball hit the referee.
You know, that's what we talked about, John. Was that 7 goals? Was that a fluke, or was that the norm? As of right now, I'm starting to see that was a fluke.
So ball back in play. Nicholas at center circle. Sends it long, looking for long. And ball out of play. And we're going to get, looks like we're going to get a corner out of this for FC Atlanta.
We keep talking about it, John. We look back at last week. SSL FC beating North Georgia United 7-1. And we look at FC Atlanta. They lost to Georgia Revolution 3-1. So both teams in different paths right now. But I think FC Atlanta, right now, they're looking to be a little bit more successful.
Yeah, FC Atlanta, they're playing to get out of the relegation spot today as well. But meanwhile, the corner is cleared, and SSL and a sliding Bojan to prevent SSL from moving forward. A nice takeaway there by FC Atlanta. They're going to drop it back to Rodriguez. He was a little bit out of position there, wasn't expecting it. And now here's potential giveaway, but a nice recovery by FC Atlanta by Sepulveda. Gets it back to Rodriguez, but a missile dive headed forward there by Ochoa. But nonetheless, FC Atlanta coming away with it at center circle. Was MK. Now working down. Trying to work down.
That's an old hockey little push off there, John. A little hockey set.
Yeah, a little body check there.
Yeah.
Now onside is SSL. Hard charge in the 18. Looking for a shot. Gets one. And just wide of the far post.
Take a look at that one again, John. This is a great ball forward from SSL. Moving down that far side. He's got acreages of space as he moves into the final third, and he just puts it wide. He got it right. He just didn't get the angle.
So another opportunity for SSL.
But one of the things I was going to note is the fact that the keeper for FC Atlanta is making a lot of on-the-line decisions. So far he's been lucky, but they could easily go against him.
So Rodriguez, the benefactor of those decisions, keeps his clean sheet for now. Now FC Atlanta trying to work down that near side. And we hear the whistle in the void. We're going to get a throw for SSL. Ball in, headed forward by Sepulveda, and is going to wind up, well, Jason, a little hard touch there, losing control of it, allows SSL to cross midfield. Now SSL on the near side, moving into the center, looking for a man. He's got man at the top of the 18, left it for him, but still able to control it. And now a shot from this is not very hard, easily handled by Rodriguez.
Easy collection there by the keeper.
So nice work there by the defensive back line there, preventing SSL from getting into that 18 and getting a quality shot off. Sepulveda at midfield. Chips it ahead along that near side, and out of play. We're going to get a throw here for FC Atlanta from the void, as we've now dubbed it. Looking for Vargas. Vargas now has control of it. Leaning on his man, now turns and loses the ball out of play. Past the goal line, goal kick for SSL.
Yeah, number 15 kind of made a meal of that opportunity there, John. Fighting through the defense there, number 44 of SSL, and he's able to maintain, hold himself, keep the man up, force the ball out for a goal kick.
Yeah, so getting late here in the first half. 1-0 still is our score. Early goal by FC Atlanta is holding up so far. There's a handball there, but no call. SSL, they would love to get one here before the end of the half and tie this one up. And there's a long ball. Rodriguez coming out of his goal to handle this one, and he's just going to let it go. Smart play. He's going to let it go. For
that was a
kick.
cheeky one there, John. He was acting like he was going to clear it, and then he just let it go through. It'll be a goal kick.
Smart play by Rodriguez. Right, so Rodriguez. Going to chip it over to his defense here on the near side. And ball stolen by SSL, intended for Vargas. Now moving into the 18. Oh, there's a nice pass and a nice shot, but just chipped wide on the near side.
Again, John, everything right from SSL. They just can't get the ball on frame.
Yeah, they've had several opportunities now, but to put themselves in great position, but unfortunately just not able to get a good shot on any of them. And so it results in a goal kick. Rodriguez indicates he's going to send this one long at center circle there. 50-50 ball headed forward by SSL. Here come SSL once more. Into the 18 once more. And able to come away with it still after a nice defensive play, but SSL still in control now. Coming down the near side. And ball's going to go out.
Win the corner on that, John. Not giving up on that ball, fighting for it, deflecting it off of FC Atlanta, getting that corner.
So SSL here with another good opportunity late in this half. Let's see what they can do with this. Corner. Ball in and headed by SSL, headed once more, but just over the top bar. So time running out here in the first half. And FC Atlanta able to withstand the play of SSL here for the last several minutes. Now Vargas, they're looking for Vargas, is going to go out. Throw here for SSL. Now SSL going to come away with it. And pass deflected. And number 72 is going to get to it. Trying to move his way into the box. Still has control of it, spins around. Moves in the box, and there's a shot, and finally, Rodriguez, the keeper, is
Keeper's not happy about that decision, John.
But it's a goal for SSL, it looks like.
Let's take a look at it ourselves and see what the keeper was upset about. You see, he wins the ball back, he's in the box, slides it across, shot taken, and then hit again on the back post. He's saying that should have been considered an offsides because of the player on the back post. The AR on this side says no, says that, and it looks like the keeper also got a yellow for that dissent.
Yeah, he did protest that one a little too harshly there for the referee's liking, so he picks up a yellow. But right here near the end of the half, SSL finally breaks through. And again, that first shot, though, was not going to go in.
And that's one of those things, John. They've had opportunity after opportunity. They just haven't capitalized on it yet. That time they finally did.
So now we're all knotted up here. Looking for Vargas. Well, off the side of his head there, winds up. Well, wasn't going to go to SSL player, but ends up with FC Atlanta. That's long with it on the far side. And now number 10, there at the corner of the 18. Slips as he takes a shot. And it's cleared away by SSL, and it trickles all the way down to Rodriguez.
You know, John, we always talk about hashtag response time. That 5 minutes after a goal, with that happening right at about the 45th minute, how much time of stoppage are we going to get as we're already in the second minute of stoppage?
The referee looking at his watch. I don't think we'll have much time remaining here.
Looks like 3 minutes, John. 3 minutes.
So 3 minutes of stoppage. SSL hungry for more on this near side. Still in control. And now sent in near the far corner. Sepulveda defending, takes his man down.
Center official says that was all ball. It wasn't a tackle in the box or anything like that. It was out of the box anyways, but it was a corner though, nonetheless.
So
that was just about maybe 5 yards, or not even that, maybe 2 yards. Oh, he was thinking it was a free kick, but it's going to be a corner.
Yeah, definitely.
It was only about 2 yards out of the box.
Yeah. So, corner here for SSL. We're in stoppage here in the first half. They just tied the match, looking to take the lead as we go into the locker room. Rodriguez trying to get his hands on it. Ball comes out and finally taken away by FC Atlanta. Now looking for Jason Hall on this near side. He's streaming down the near sideline. Now working his way in the middle, looking for someone to get the ball to. He's going to send it over to, now back to the middle, to Nicholas, into the box, and just a bad touch there, looking for Jason Hall. Couldn't get it to him.
That was a fantastic give and go. He just didn't have enough pace on it to get it back to the man.
Now we're going to get a throw here for FC Atlanta. So a chance here for FC Atlanta. Ball in to number 10. He's just inside the box. He's going to drop it back to number 18, MK, and it's poked past the touchline. So we're going to get another throw here.
Last minute of stoppage, John. See if FC Atlanta has anything for him.
So that's number 2, Dylan Long, going to throw in here for FC Atlanta. Looking for Vargas, finds him, off his chest, puts it on the ground, and there's a nice setup, but shot was blocked. Sepulveda tried to get to it, couldn't get to it in time to get a good shot off. SSL looking to clear, and they do, and they're going to move past midfield. Coming down the near side now, moving in towards the center. And nice challenge, nice tackle there by FC Atlanta. Beautiful play there. MK is going to looking for Jason Hall. Jason Hall has it, moving into the 18. Looking for some help now. He's looking for MK, but the pass was intercepted. And SSL looking to come away with it. There can't be much time left at all. Maybe time for one more charge here. And here's a chance for SSL. There's a shot and a goal.
Oh, and he's called offside, John.
Offside.
That was the best one from SSL. They got everything right that time, and it turns out to be offsides. But there's halftime.
So halftime. So that is your score here. 1-1. FC Atlanta and SSL. After 45 minutes plus stoppage of play, you are watching UPSL Georgia Premier Division action. Week 4 here at Silverbacks Field at Silverbacks Stadium. You're watching it live on ASMG YouTube channel. Be sure to like and subscribe. So, Larry, your thoughts on the first half?
First half, it's been a very, very good competition. Both teams really, really equal to each other in this battle. SSL making a lot of mistakes over those first 35, 40 minutes. Had an opportunity to get in the match, back in the match several times, and just not able to get it done. They finally get it done at that late goal. Bit of a controversy because FC Atlanta thinking he was offsides, the AR saying otherwise. FC Atlanta, over the course of these last 20 minutes or so, they're having a little bit of struggle to get into the box and get that final shot off on goal. They're going to have to work on that for the second half.
Indeed, yeah. FC Atlanta benefit of their early goal, but it's been SSL for the most part here in the latter part of the half. But and they get one late. So FC Atlanta, SSL 1-1 here at the half. We're going to go away for a few minutes, but don't go away for the second half of this matchup. We'll be back in a few.
Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans. So they will never miss any of the action.
Good ball laid off to that far side. Shot ripped. It's in! Dalton United at the death of the game! They go ahead, and this stadium is sent to raptures.
and bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
Gentlemen, say it with them. They are the champions.
So what are you waiting for the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer. Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans. So they will never miss any of the action.
Good ball laid off to that far side. Shot ripped. It's in! Dalton United at the death of the game! They go ahead, and this stadium is sent to raptures!
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
Gentlemen, say it with them. They are the champions.
So what are you waiting for the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer.
And welcome back, soccer fans, to UPSL Georgia Premier Division action here. My name is John Reno alongside Larry Weaver. It is week 4 of UPSL Georgia Premier Division action, and we have a good one going for you right now. It's FC Atlanta hosting SSL Soccer Saves Lives FC today, and they're knotted up at 1. FC Atlanta scoring early, SSL scoring late, and SSL looking to keep that momentum going that they had in the first half, Larry. What do you think head coach Perez for FCC said to his team at halftime to stop this momentum that SSL has developed?
What he needs to see is he needs to see more activity in that final third from his guys. We're getting good movement on the corners, but we need to see more movement in the box.
And there you have it. So we also had some post-match changes to the roster. Actually, you saw number 10 out there for FC Atlanta. That's Lillian Gonzalez. Also number 7, Juan Palomino, is out there as well. So make those corrections. And number 15 is Dominic Wakocha and not Kevin Vargas. So apologies to those players, but we have it corrected now. And if there are any subs at the half, we will bring them to you as well. But opening salvo here in the second half. And FC Atlanta, they're wearing their gray today. They'll be going from left to right on your screen, and SSL FC in their black jerseys. They're going from right to left on your screen. That's Dominic causing SSL to retreat momentarily. Alongside the far side is SSL. Now we're going to switch it back and work over to the near side now. Cross midfield, SSL looking to keep all the momentum they had going here in the first half, going in the second half. At top of the 18, pass attempt was broken up by the defense. That's MK. Looking for Dominic. Dominic comes away with it. Dominic charging into the 18. He's got a clear shot at the goal, but maybe waited just a little too long on that one, Larry.
That was great individual effort by the defender there, John.
Nice play by the defense there to stop that shot. So early opportunity for FC Atlanta, not able to cash in.
You know, that's not the first time this match, John, that we've seen the SSL right back, number 43, commit to a challenge and not make it.
That's number 43, Daniel Ozegbe for SSL that Larry was speaking of. So we're back to live action. And they're just going to send it back to Rodriguez, and he's going to give it right back to his defenseman, Bejan. And now Dominic fighting for it, and still fighting for it. But SSL able to get it to midfield, the center circle, now chipped in. SSL looking for a call, and it looks like they get one.
You see there, John, center official calls advantage just outside the center circle on SSL side, and then a little bit of a tug back from the defender on the forward that was trying to make a run, goes ahead and makes the call, set piece right on the other side of the center circle.
Yeah, right outside the center circle, chance for SSL. And they just send it forward. Over on the far side now. Chip into the box, and trying to get a head on it was number 90, Shike Sambe, but it goes out. And we're going to get a corner here for SSL. So here's an early opportunity for SSL. Looking to break the tie here is SSL. Hard corner goes over everyone's head. And Sepulveda's just going to let it roll out of play here for
a little too much haste on that one, John.
A little too much mustard, as they say, Larry.
Substitute for FC Atlanta, John. Number 5 coming on. Number 3 coming on for number 5.
Okay. So number 3, that's Camilo Salazar, and he's going to take over the captain duties. And throw here for SSL. Along that far side. Now pass towards the middle. Drawing a crowd briefly and finding some open space. I'm trying to move in. There's a shot from top 18, and Rodriguez had to get a hand on that one.
Beautiful shot on goal, John.
Yeah, first really good hard shot from distance that SSL had this afternoon. And a nice save by Rodriguez. And we get a corner for on the far side here for SSL. So SSL still picking up where they left off here in the first half. Shot in the box, and Rodriguez climbs up the ladder and grabs that one. And
John, I got to say, that was the best shot on goal all game.
It was a very good shot. Heading for that top corner there, and nice save by Rodriguez. So we're going to get a throw for FC Atlanta. From the void. That's MK with it. And the ball's going to roll to the keeper, Iribe. And Jason Hall was there with him. Backed off a little bit. Now boots it forward. And Chike.
I think that was the right choice by the keeper to slow it down, send that ball. Nice long ball from the keeper. Just unfortunately deflected out, and it'll be a throw in the void.
Yeah, so Samba not able to get to that one, but it was, like as Larry said, good decision by the keeper. And they're pushed from behind. Foul will go the other way for FC Atlanta. And that's Fadness now. He's just going to send it back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez is going to send it over to the far side for the captain, Salazar. SSL come away with though. That was Nicholas with the back heel. And Nicholas gets it back, and he's going to drop it back to the keeper. And now they're going to try and work it up the near side here, along with it to Palomino. And they're battling along that touch line and able to come away with it. Is Palomino now finally pushed down, and looks like he got some on the shin there, perhaps.
We'd like to call that phone book defending there, John, because tight spaces.
And looks like Palomino is going to stretch this one out. So once again, if you're just joining us, UPSL Georgia Premier Division action on the Atlantic Soccer Media Group YouTube channel. Be sure to like and subscribe. Get notifications of all upcoming matches. We've got a slew of them for you this spring 2024 season, as well as podcasts, interviews. Got a lot going on at Atlantic Soccer Media Group. You want to like and subscribe so you don't miss a thing. Now at midfield, SSL working their way in. They're going to drop it off to number 72 here on the near side, trying to work around Gonzalez. There's a shot, and just wide of the goal there. That one almost snuck in, Larry.
Yeah, because that was a great defense by the center back. You take a look again here. You see as this ball comes into the box, a nice ball over. He takes a shot in and saved, and then it just slides by right off of that post, that near post. That was.
Now Salazar taking the ball himself, and eventually is dispossessed, but they call a foul. Caught from behind.
That's one of the things that SSL does is that's that Kalanji style, that swarm attack, where you're taking multiple shots on goal at once. So far, defending's able to hold up for FC Atlanta.
All right, so back to live action. Uribe punches it forward. And Nicholas lost it. SSL crossing midfield. Trying to go around as long, and he does. That's number 72, streaming down the near side, turns, moving towards 18. Gets knocked off the ball, and eventually, and we do get a whistle now.
Yeah, nothing too egregious there, John. There's just two guys fighting for the ball. No card is needed there. Just a nice talk to.
All right, so we're going to wait for a free kick here for
But
Soccer Saves Lives.
But this is a great opportunity for SSL. It's right on the top line of the box, barely a yard out. It doesn't have a lot of space to go up and down, but it's definitely enough where he can get a ball to that far post, and you can already see he's got a couple guys set up ready to go.
Yeah, so this is 42. Alcoa going to take this free kick for SSL. Three-man wall for FC Atlanta. Kicks away and hits the wall up in the air. And he still managed to send it forward, and Rodriguez is going to grab it, and he's going to quickly get it up to Dominic, but not able to control it, and SSL come away with it. Now they're trying to work their way. Shot from a few yards out of the 18, high and over the goal.
And that was a good one for Ochoa, because Ochoa hit the wall up in the air, got a second opportunity to get it in, still got the ball to the back post, but the keeper there to handle that ball.
So it looks like we have another substitution here. Looks like number 6, Nicholas, is going out. And Fernandez coming in. Number 14. And Fernandez gets to touch the ball almost immediately, and he dishes it back. And now past midfield, Jason Hall heads it forward, and Dominic looking to get in, and now he has control. Top of the box, moving in and poked away by SSL.
He had to clean up his mistake there, John. Again, that's another opportunity by an SSL defender trying to clear the ball out, not getting the proper technique, and that ball getting past him. An opportunity for FC Atlanta, but he's able to get back, clear it out, and get a corner for FC Atlanta.
So opportunity for FC Atlanta. Looking to get another one here after scoring early, very early in the match, but have been held off the board ever since. And so they're just going to put it right back in play. And Sepulveda chips it in. Del Ribe's there. And he quickly boots it past midfield, 50-50 ball headed forward by FC Atlanta. Palomino with it. Looking for Jason Hall off his chest. And looking for the give and go for Jason Hall, but it was broken up by the defense and booted back past midfield. But we do get a whistle. Got a player down, SSL player down. And they're looking at number 10 there, Gonzalez. So we'll get a free kick at the spot of the foul. And the keeper will take this one for SSL.
And he's got to be my man of the match, John, so far. Number 95, defender for SSL. He has really, really taken it upon himself to control that defense for SSL ever since that first goal.
And there's a substitute there. Fernandez down, losing it now. Here's a chance for SSL. Now and nice deflection there by Salazar, the captain. They had a clear shot at the goal, but not able to get to the goal due to Salazar's deflection there. Nice play by Salazar. Nice play by the captain. Now Palomino with it. Sends it on, looking for Dominic. But being shielded away from the ball nicely.
Now that's great work by a defender right there. You see what's happening. Acres of space for the forward to be moving in for FC Atlanta. Just stay calm. Let that ball be ushered out. Hold the man off. See it out for a goal kick.
Yeah. Wise decision there. Nice disciplined decision that head coach Perez is trying to put in these, the Tsunami, rather, head coach Tsunami puts into play here. Now we have a substitution for SSL.
And I just talked about him, John, 95 coming off the pitch. 45 came off in the forward spot, replaced by number 40.
That'd be Jordan, number 40. Coming
Number
on for
95. Like to see who that is that replaced him.
So back to play here. Fighting for it here along the near side, right below us, in the void. Throw here for SSL. We get another whistle. And we're going to get free kick right below us.
Looks like it was 92 who replaced 95, John.
Number 92 would be John Kenta for SSL. Meanwhile, number 72.
Oh, that was a great ball in there, John. Just nobody running on the back post.
72 takes a shot, but it's scooped up by Rodriguez. Palomino with it. Salazar back to Palomino. To Fernandez. Fernandez is going to chip it back to Rodriguez. So FC Atlanta looking to slow this thing down a little bit, it looks like. Trying to move out. Now SSL is going to come away with it once more. SSL on the attack. Well, trying to move into the box. Crosses, and Rodriguez is right there.
But another good ball into the box from SSL, John.
Yeah, so SSL, they've really been playing well. This is right before the midway point of the first half is when they really started to turn things on. And they've had a slew of opportunities, but only able to cash in on one of them. But looks like they picked up right where they left off in the first half, Larry. So we're going to throw here for FC Atlanta from the void. You see Palomino calling for it. He gets it, and it's going to go right back out of play. So throw in there, looking for Gonzalez. And chipped up. Hitting the netting here along the near side. So we'll have another throw. And that throw finds an SSL player, but number 15 has it right there. Palomino takes a shot. And
oh, what a shot, John.
Beautiful shot. And Uribe had to get a hand on that to prevent that from going up in the top, just below the bar. So nice opportunity for FC Atlanta.
We have to look at that one again because this ball just kind of comes in out of nowhere. Good step on it. Right at the top, takes the shot, and he's just got to parry that ball over the bar. That was a great opportunity from FC Atlanta.
Yeah, nice play by Palomino. And so corner on the far side for FC Atlanta. Let's see what they do with this set piece here. Into the box it goes, and headed out by...
Get to do it all over again.
Yeah, headed out by the defense. So we're going to get a corner on the other side, the opposite side now.
FC Atlanta started turning it up.
And now headed towards the goal, but Uribe is there. And he quickly boots it forward. And Long is there, but it's headed forward, and on offside is the call. That was Jordan coming in, one of the
That's
second half
that's a
substitutions.
shame, John, because that was fantastic work there by SSL. Great ball out of the back from the keeper, right to number 90. He's able to head it forward to his striker moving forward. He just couldn't stay onside. This has been enjoyable 65 minutes, John.
It's been a whale of a match. We are tied 1-1, but it's been a very entertaining match to watch. A lot of opportunities on both sides, but I would have to say SSL has the edge still as far as opportunities. Looking for Jason Hall. He's the goal scorer for FC Atlanta in the first half. Salazar going up and over, having to fall back now. SSL in control at midfield. Fernandez, now Palomino, and now Sepulveda, and getting through all these guys is SSL. And now there's a shot, and it's going to go in the goal! Oh my goodness. What efforts by two players there to get the lead. Oh my goodness.
Absolutely stunning, John. We have to look at that again because you see here, this is all taken individual effort. You see this ball in the midfield, working through two men from FC Atlanta, works around a third, not giving up. He slots it across right where it needs to be, falling, takes the shot. 2-1 SSL.
And that would be number 90, Sheikh Sam. Beautiful goal there, and a beautiful effort by the other SSL player, getting by three defenders to get that ball to him. What a sequence by SSL. So all that work is paying off as they take a 2-1 lead now here in the second half and looking for more. And Rodriguez caught out a goal a little bit, had to backtrack, but able to
Smart
scoop it up
move,
this time.
smart move from him. Knew he wasn't going to get there, elected to pull back.
All right, so FC Atlanta has Sepulveda crossing midfield. And we get a whistle.
Handball there.
Handball.
And I was just going to give him his kudos, and he came off at that goal for a sub, number 15 of FC Atlanta. He had a really stellar first 65 minutes. He was the hardest working man for FC Atlanta, was replaced. I believe he was replaced by number 10, I think.
Or number 20, 21, I think they're
Maybe
on.
21, yeah.
Free kick. It's going to go right to the keeper.
I give you the credit when it comes to the numbers, John.
Well, you're keeping time for us today, so
It's a group effort.
yeah, as we're well into the second half now. And just moments ago, SSL on a brilliant sequence, a brilliant goal, have put themselves up 2-1 now after being down 1-0 early. They've battled back, and they are looking strong right now, Larry. Coach Tomasi has to be happy about that. Now FC Atlanta looking to regroup here. That's Fernandez with it. He's going to chip it head, looking for Sepulveda. Palomino getting chase headed forward by SSL. Back in by FC Atlanta. Now trying to wave his way in was Duran. He gets fouled.
If this stands the way it is, John, this will definitely get SSL out of that relegation zone. It's not somewhere where they're used to being. They're used to being at the top of the table.
Yeah, they got off to a slow start, dropping two heartbreaking 1-0 scores to start the season. Broke it open 7-1 last week, and now enjoy a 2-1 lead right here. Free kick for FC Atlanta. That's Sepulveda with it. He's going to send it into the box and sent ahead by Uribe. And SSL looking to break out. There comes Jordan with it, but he is offside.
He was offside. He doesn't think he was, but he was offsides by just a bit, John. He almost had that timed right.
Well, soccer players are never offside, right, Larry? Isn't that how it works?
Yeah.
They never think they're offside. Now back to live action. Everybody having to come out of the goal.
We should have kept a stat for offsides.
I'm sure that's one thing that soccer players would love to get rid of, would be the offsides.
Yeah.
But that would completely change the game.
But it's one of those things, if you're a striker and you've been dealing with a little bit of adversity, you haven't really had the opportunity to get the goals that you're wanting, you start to cheat a little bit. You start to play with that line, and then you start getting called for offsides, and then you get it in your head, and you can really get yourselves in a bad position.
Nice defensive header there by Dylan Long to put that out of play. So we're going to get a throw here on the near side out of the void for SSL. And shot into the box and too hard. It's going to go out of play for goal kick. So FC Atlanta, they have some catching up to do here. Down a goal. Fernandez with it. Looking for Jason Hall right at the center circle. He's surrounded by a couple of black jerseys. Sepulveda to Fernandez. Fernandez crossing midfield. Still in control. Now he's going to chip it ahead, looking for Gonzalez. And that's going to be a hard clear by SSL.
SSL just clearing that out into the void. We're in the 71st minute, John, so SSL just needs to see these 20 minutes out.
So into the 71st minute, so time will start to become a factor here soon for FC Atlanta. Sepulveda tripped up as he tried to work his way around his man. Play on, says the center ref. Here comes SSL looking for more. They have not stopped. Oh, there's a hard collision with Salazar.
That was a nasty collision, John.
And ball out of play. And we're going to have another substitution here. Looks like Jason Hall is going to go out. The goal scorer for FC Atlanta. And so we're going to throw in here for FC Atlanta.
Keep an eye on Leon. He's a great striker. He can get FC Atlanta back in this match fast.
So they put in Leon to try and tie this one up. Now here he comes on that far side. He gets a touch. Chips it, try to chip it forward, but it's deflected off of SSL player. So right away, Leon comes in and sees the ball.
Bit of a disagreement on if that was a corner or a goal kick, John.
A little bit of disagreement, but they ruled it a goal kick. Looked like it might have gone off SSL, but they'll get a call right at midfield, and we're going to get a yellow now.
Looks like Jorginho got a yellow on that one. Just kind of getting a lazy leg in there, trying to hold up the play of SSL.
So our first flash of yellow in the second half. And is against FC Atlanta. Free kick SSL. Looking for Cheek. And Long heads it out.
SSL doing really good with those long balls, John. Really getting them forward into positive spaces.
Yeah, it's really been working well for them. A lot of teams have been moving away from the long ball, but SSL still able to use it effectively.
It's never been one of my favorite techniques. But when it works, you got to give them kudos.
All right, ball in. And FC Atlanta in control along the far side, but it comes away to SSL. As sent towards the goal, it's going to be picked up by Rodriguez. He's going to send it long, looking for Leon. No, it's not Leon, sorry, apologize. That's Duron.
Oh, that's a foul right over there on that side, John. Not that far out of the goal, or out of the box.
So right outside of the box.
Take a look at it again, John. You can see as this ball's coming forward by FC Atlanta, he gets closer to the end line, and as he tries to make the turn, just a lazy ball, foot in, and he earns that foul.
Palomino will take this. Like I said, he's right outside the box on the far side. Dangerous position here for SSL. They got 2 men set up to try to defend it here, 2-man wall. They're set. Referee calls for the whistle. And it's headed.
Oh, what a goal!
What a beautiful play by FC Atlanta, and they tie this up. They tie this up.
That's got to be the goal of the game,
Palomino.
John. Take another look at this. Just a nice lifted ball into the box to the back post. Stood up, headed, jumped over everybody. Fantastic goal, FC Atlanta. Deuces.
All set up by Palomino with Salazar with the header. So we got MK heading out now. So we got 2 new players coming in for FC Atlanta. Number 8. And unfortunately, don't see him on the roster we were given, number 8. And Oliveras, number 13, in for FC Atlanta. So Coach Perez making the changes here. As FC Atlanta able to tie this one up. And
yeah, John, I'd love to talk to Coach Farrer afterwards and ask him about number 8 because he looks like he's a part of the academy system. He looks like he's all but about 16.
Yeah, he does look like he could be pretty young. But obviously he wouldn't be here if he could play. And ball's going to go out past the goal line for a goal kick. So FC Atlanta able to answer within that 20 minutes, past the 70th minute, to tie this one up. As it's now starting to get late. Which could set up the next goal here, could be the potential winner from either team here. The ball deflects off Palomino and out of play. But as a whistle was called as well, so it's a free kick and having to go back and give chase. Leon give a chase. And now SSL being a little loose with the ball here. Fernandez comes away with it. He's got 3 men surrounding him. Now he's taken down. And we're going to get a foul here.
Another foul in a really, really dangerous spot, John.
I was just about to say another dangerous position here for SSL. Another good chance for FC Atlanta.
We're in the 78th minute. It's going to be all hands on deck defending if you want to see this out as a draw, because FC Atlanta, they're on the front foot now.
So it looks like Fernandez will take this one. Several yards.
And I think both squads have completed their substitutes, John.
Let's go, we can do it.
You're allowed 7. So Fernandez will take this one. He's got he's looking at a 4-man wall. Probably looking to send it in the opposite corner. Does, and a nice hard shot goes right to Irebe, though.
I would have liked to have seen him to put that on the back post and let one of those runners have an opportunity on that, John.
But he elected to go ahead and put it on goal. And here comes a shot right at our broadcast booth here.
We got into it, John. Rekindle our youth.
I was a goalkeeper myself back in the day, but not in soccer, but in hockey. Larry's the goalkeeper, soccer goalkeeper here. So throw in off the chest of Leon, but sent up in the air right at midfield. Palomino with it to Fernandez. Fernandez lost it. Now here comes Cheek. Second goal scorer for SSL. And that's Oliveras, number 13, tried to take it away, but SSL comes away with it. Now Fernandez steals it. And now he's going to send it looking for Leon, but it's going to, a little too far. It's going to go to Uribe. Uribe quickly gets it ahead to Okoa. To number 72. He's been working hard for SSL all match, Larry. Trying to work his way in, takes a shot. And Rodriguez needs to track that one down.
It was great work by him to work through those two challenges and still stay on his feet. Unfortunately, that ball on frame just was a little too soft.
Yeah, soft enough that Rodriguez could track it down. So we're in the void here. FC Atlanta, it's long with the throw. And we get a foul on Leon. Palomino with a free kick.
Go team, go team, go team.
So we should see pressure from both teams here as we go down the stretch here. And see if anyone can break this tie. Palomino into the box and trying to get ahead on it. That's sent out of play.
John, that gives us an opportunity to talk about our next match coming up at 7, which is going to be North Georgia United taking on Atlanta City FC up at Riverbend Park in Dalton, Georgia.
That should be a good one as well. Atlanta City looking to build upon last week. And North Georgia United looking to bounce back from that drubbing they received from SSL. So that will be coming up here on the ASMG YouTube channel at 7 p.m. So you won't want to miss that one as well. Meanwhile, we have a great one here, and it's not over yet. 2-2 tie. And FC Atlanta looking to break that tie. There's a shot towards the goal.
Oh, what a
beautiful shot by number 8.
massive mistake. Massive mistake by SSL. You see this ball coming into the box. The defender deflects it, and then nothing that they could do. The keeper was absolutely flat-footed, and they find themselves now down. They got up, and now they've let FC Atlanta go back in charge.
So the youngster who comes in scores the potential game winner here. 3-2 FC Atlanta. And he had a wide expanse of net to look at too, Larry. The beautiful placement. And what a lift he's just given for his team. FC Atlanta 3, SSL 2. As we're getting close here to the 90. Now looking for more, sent in long but headed out by
Yeah, that
SSL.
was crazy, John, because that ball, when it got deflected off the defender, there was nobody there except number 8, and he had a straight shot on goal and completely missed. Shows you size matters at times.
Indeed. All right, so Salazar had a man running up on him quickly there, had to adjust. Sepulvera with it, has surrounded by a couple of men trying to move out. Gets dispossessed, but they're going to call a foul. So foul given on Sepulvera.
You know, I got a feel for the SSL player there because he did fight off the 2 challenges, was able to make the turn, was starting to get the break, and the referee went ahead and called the foul. he was going to have an opportunity to have something positive. Should have just called the advantage.
So back to live action here. SSL. Here's a shot for Cheek. He's on side too. He's going to take a shot, and he's going to tie this one up. Oh my goodness.
He got it right that time, John. Was right on side on that run. We'll look at it again. You can see here. He's got the run. He makes the turn, hits it with his right, places it right into the side netting. Nothing that the keeper could do, and it's now 3-3.
And that's a brace for number 90.
And we still got 5 minutes to go, John.
5 minutes left, so if anything, these last few minutes of the match has shown us anything can happen here. Don't go away, folks. 3-3 all. And the intensity is just really, really picked up here. So FC Atlanta conceding the goal and find themselves down. Now number 8 goes down hard, but no foul. The ball's going to go out of play.
Right decision by the defender. Let it go out for a goal kick.
So we'll keep an eye on that clock for you. 3-3 our score. So at midfield, number 72, looking for Cheek. Broken up by Long. Long. Number 8.
Nice little nutmeg there.
Yeah, nice pass to Leon. Leon, nice pass to number 21.
Oh, what a save!
Goodness. Oh my goodness! What a save by Uribe.
That
He
should
just may have
been
saved the
that should have
game
been
right
a goal.
there.
Yeah, right, exactly. That was a fantastic shot on goal by number 21.
Even wondered how he was able to get his hand on that, his arm on that, how it didn't get through, but it did not get through. And he preserves the tie for SSL. Save of the match there. As Jordan now moving around, trying to move around his man.
Yeah, there's nothing there, John.
And there's a yellow on Fadness. So second yellow of the half here for FC Atlanta.
Number 40 had him all 6s and 7s. Nothing he could do. He just had to tug on him and hold him as hard as he could. Earns the yellow. So, 87 minutes, John.
So this has turned out to be quite an amazing match. 3-3 our score, but it was almost 4-3 by FC Atlanta, and probably should have been 4-3 if not for Mr. Uribe, the goalkeeper for SSL, making the save of the match. And now Akoa with a free kick. Into the box it goes, headed, tried to head for it, but deflected off the defense, cleared away. Palomino giving chase, headed up in the air and
it was
into
good
the void.
Technique. He just didn't get it a solid contact on it.
So quickly thrown in by FC Atlanta. Now here comes FC Atlanta on the attack, but they lose control of the ball, so SSL comes away with it. It's going to make its way to number 72. 72, bad pass. Palomino intercepts it. Leon with it. Losing control. He has 3 jerseys behind him, or on him rather. Ball goes to midfield. Kept in by FC Atlanta. Now here comes SSL away with it. Charging in. They have a 3-on-2. Moving into the box. Gets past one man, takes another shot into the goal! Unbelievable! SSL FC takes the lead 4-3.
John, we have to sit back and observe this thing of beauty. He moves right into the middle of the box, takes the shot, and just laces it in the top corner, and it is 4-3. Unbelievable change of pace here.
A golazo for
FC
Phillips.
Atlanta had all the momentum.
Goal number 4 for Phillips there. I mean, the 4th goal scored by Phillips. My goodness, what a match this has turned out to be, Larry. 4-3 now is our score. Can FC Atlanta answer.
This is going to come down to how many minutes of stoppage time.
As we are approaching the 90 now. Ball up in the air, 50-50 ball. Falls at the feet of Leon. Leon chips it ahead. Ball finds Fernandez at midfield, right at the center circle now. Sepulveda sends it in. And there's a shot by number
And John,
21.
this is going to come down to that save. That save by SSL's keeper, keeping them in the match, allowing them to go up now by 1. That could be the keeper of the week right there.
Yep, huge play there by Uribe and a huge goal by Phillips. Might have given SSL the win today. And the ball goes behind Cheek. He's giving chase. He's going to get to it, but he's got 2 gray jerseys on him. And into the void, throw for FC Atlanta. Throw it to Palomino. Or that was Fernandez rather, not Palomino, number 14. Now Jordan with it, right outside the 18, moves in the 18, trying to get around his man. He had 2 jerseys on him, he's going to lose it. Palomino with it. Sends it ahead looking for number 8. Number 8 sends it up in the air. Hits the turf. And down goes number 43. That's Danielle on SSL.
He did go ahead and call it. Good job by the defenders in the box. The 2 of them had to get it right because otherwise they were going to end up getting called for a penalty. You can see that the linesman is calling for an offsides. We'll see if that's what they're going to go ahead and call or if they're going to extend it by what they are. He is going to call it an offside. We're in the 90, John, so we'll see how much stoppage time our center official, Christopher Haggerty, what is he going to add?
Well, we haven't seen an indication yet. Maybe 4 minutes, maybe. I can't see a thumb. Can you see a thumb?
I see a thumb. That'd be 5, John.
All right, 5 minutes. 5 minutes to stop it, so plenty of time for FC Atlanta. Ball finds the head of Leon. Duran giving chase there in the far corner. Goes down, and the ball is going to go to FC Atlanta.
Let's go, FC Atlanta. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
So FC Atlanta now with a chance here in stoppage.
10 more minutes. Come on, come on, come on.
They need a goal. So, free kick. It's about 8 yards or so outside of the box on the far side. So, dangerous position here for SSL. Palomino is dangerous in this situation.
Just like the last one, John. This one needs to be up.
It is up and goes past everyone, and it's going to go out of play on the near side.
It's going to be a corner.
Going to be a corner for FC Atlanta. What a match this has been. All right, so FC Atlanta setting up for this set piece here. They have a corner on the near side in from out of the void. Ball in, and Salazar missing the header that time. But still in play now, booted way up in the air by Jordan. Finds the feet of Fernandez. Fernandez has the man on him. Fernandez on the turf. And SSL trying to get out. And so we're going to get a throw here on the near side from out of the void. Throwing for SSL. Now ball at midfield. Palomino at midfield. Looking for Leon. It's not going to get to him. Now ball right up in the right center circle. Booted forward by Palomino. And we get a foul over the back. Was SSL. So free kick. And we're
That's going to be an accumulation of fouls there, John, for that yellow.
So the center ref elects to present a yellow for that one, for that foul. So another chance for FC Atlanta. They need a goal. They're down 4-3. They grabbed a 3-2 lead late, but relinquished it. SSL having a whale of a second half. Palomino. Ball in. And Uribe, who perhaps made the game-saving save earlier.
Great job by the keeper. Kill that clock. You're in the 90. We're in the last minute of extra time.
Oh, there's a poor decision by Uribe. Sends it right to number 8. He takes a shot. He scored the goal number 3. Uribe had to leave his feet to get that one. That was heading
he had to
towards
get that
the far
one right.
post. Yeah.
That was a huge mistake. Allowed number 8 to have another opportunity.
So not much time left for FC Atlanta. Uribe sends it in center circle, 50-50 ball, headed for by Salazar. But it's put back in, but then long with the header. FC Atlanta has the ball. And looking for Duran, and he's got it along the deep in the defensive third. Now he's moving out to the corner. Gives the Palomino. Palomino looked for Fernandez. It was intercepted and dispossessed by SC Atlanta, or SSL rather, and here comes SSL. 3-on-3. And way out of the goal was Fernandez to make that stop. But offside was number 40, Jordan.
That was some good play there, John. We are almost out of time.
So time really running out here on FC Atlanta. We're going to get a goal, free kick rather. And
this might be the last opportunity, John.
Exactly. Past midfield of Sepulveda. Into the box it goes looking for Leon, and Uribe jumps up and grabs that one out of the air. Good play by Uribe. And that's it. That is it. Full time here. So SSL FC come away with a victory 4-3 over FC Atlanta. Doing it late here, Larry. And I tell you what, after scoring 7 last week, we're wondering if it was going to be a fluke or not. I don't think it's a fluke. They put 4 up today.
No, they made me eat my words. In the first half, I was saying it didn't look like it was that it was normal, that it was a fluke. And they came back in that second. It was 1-1, and they came back and they fought back several times in the second half, and they proved me wrong. SSL, it looks like that they've got themselves going in the right direction yet again.
FC Atlanta, just a disappointing conclusion to this match for them, but a whale of an effort for them. They got control late, 3-2, grabbed that 3-2 lead, but thanks to a game-saving stop by the goalkeeper Uribe and a brilliant goal by Phillips late to put them ahead finally 4-3. But FC Atlanta, great effort today as well. But I tell you what, this is an early contention for match of the week, I would think.
Definitely so, and definitely SSL's keeper is definitely in the running for keeper of the week with those saves.
And that would be Mr. Uribe. Well, that will do it for us today here. We thank you for watching Atlantic Soccer Media Group YouTube channel here. Later on tonight at 7 o'clock, we got North Georgia United and Atlanta City going at it, 7 o'clock. Don't want to miss that one. That's going to be another great one. But that's going to wrap it up for us here. Again, thank you for joining us here. Final score in our UPSL Georgia Division Premier matchup, Week 4. SSL FC prevails 4-3 over FC Atlanta. My name's John Reno. Alongside me has been Larry Weaver. We thank you for joining us today. Don't go away. Second half of the doubleheader coming up in a couple hours. We'll see you then. So long, and see you next time on the pitch.
This has been a presentation of the UPSL. Any use of this broadcast without the written consent of the Atlantic Soccer Media Group is prohibited.